I've come live to you, and I'm so happy to be here. If I would have turned the camera on about maybe 30 seconds previous to now, you would have seen me fall over. I pulled a muscle in my back and I couldn't get up. Happy came up right next to me and I went down to pet him and I went, ow, ow, my back, ow, ow. I literally was going to push go live. Which brings me to a couple of things. I want to give you an update on Happy, and I want to talk to you about your health. And I want to talk to you about my show, Faith and Freedom, the guests that I have on this weekend, which are amazing, going to be amazing. And something that I'm doing in a couple of weeks, I don't think I'm going to be ever doing again. I just want to share that with you. So I want to pause a minute and say hello to everybody who's joining. Thank you guys so much for being here. As soon as I can find I can't find, see, it's been so long, I can't even find the chat. There it is. There's the chat. Please write in the comments section where you're watching from. And on what platform. I also pulled a muscle in my shoulder. It's one of those like weeks. It's been a really tough couple of weeks. Do you ever have those weeks? But first of all, I see everybody coming in. Hey, Lisa from Tyler, Texas. Thanks so much for being here. And Christina Fry. I would have to put on my glasses to see all these. Everybody's jumping in. Please say hello. I've been depressed. Oh, I'm so sorry. And you know what, Christina? I can relate, and Happy can relate. And I wanted to share something with you. I have a friend who is going through a difficult time, and she was just in the hospital. And I put together a list of things. So let's see if I can find this list. And here is what I would recommend for you. Oh, maybe I may have deleted it. Let's see. Okay. So here's the list of things that I recommend to you and me and everyone else watching. Number 1, exercise every day. Number 2, drink more water. Dude, I don't drink enough water. I'm just going to be honest with you. That is probably the place where I am lacking the most in the health and wellness realm. I just forget, So here's something that you could do. You can set your timer, even though you know that it's going to go off at like 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. or something like that. To drink water, I promise you, in the middle of the day when you get that alert, oh yeah, I got to drink water. I just forget. And then also, when as we age, I'm just gonna say this: the more water we drink, the more we have to pee. So, on that note, okay, so drink more water, avoid processed food, fast food, frozen food, soda, white flour, white sugar. We are I found this out when I got sick and almost died from toxic mold, which I want to share with you if I can find it. Let's see. Okay, if you want to grab my book, you can grab my book. It's called Killer House and it's available on Amazon. If I hadn't gotten sick and almost died, I don't think I'd be here today. I think I'd be eating bonbons and reading romance novels. Like, why would I even be talking to you? Why would I be writing books? Why would I want to share information with you? I'd just be doing my own little thing and kind of staying out of you know, the capacity of really having to share information with you. But now I feel obligated because I just got a text message from somebody showing me pictures. Does this look like mold? Every day, every single day, I get those messages from people, and I've tried to jump on the phone with friends of friends and say, what do you got going on? How can I help? But then it got to the point where I would spend 45 minutes to 90 minutes on the phone with each person, trying to talk you through what I went through, how I recognized, remediated, and recovered from toxic mold. It's an ongoing process, I will add. And then hopefully that won't tip over. I got to put it all in a book so that you have this information at your fingertips. You can get this book, share it with a friend. I'm not just trying to sell more books. Trust me. I want to say I don't care, but I do care. I truly appreciate the amazing 5-star comments, and I do read them on my show, Faith and Freedom. I've got a new segment where I'm reading the comments and reading your emails to me. So you can email me at shemaine.chat@gmail.com, shemaine.chat@gmail.com. I don't have if you want to write that in the comment section, I will post it. But I put everything I did to recover and remediate from toxic mold into this book so you can have it at your fingertips. That leads me to, Janet Ristoff. Hey, girl. Janet Ristoff is reading my book. Yay. And she says it's great. I am so grateful, Janet. Thank you so much. Yes, Ted is still on tour. See, I'm getting distracted. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, Kevin from Omaha. Kevin has bought what, 10 books? A dozen books to give away for gifts for family and friends. I appreciate you so much, Kevin. I know I am 150% like, you know how if you ask somebody, well, how do you think I'm going to really like this book? Do you think will it help me or my family or friends? I am 150% confident it will change your life. You will read, because today, for example, this is how I get distracted. I went to a meeting and I walked into a business and I went, I'm like this. Did you just paint? How long ago did you paint? Did you use VOC paint? He goes, what's that? Volatile organic compounds. I write about it in my book. I write about it in my book. Do I sound like Joe Biden? I write about it in my book. Volatile organic compounds can cause you headaches, flu-like symptoms. Nobody wants that. Upper respiratory problems, migraines, fibromyalgia, joint pain, and yes, even cancer. So I want to share these things with you. That's why I wrote this book. And then I said, he goes, yeah, it's just the first coat of paint. We're going to put on another coat. And I'm like, make sure you use no VOC paint. And then I'm walking around. I don't even think I said hello. I just walked in and I started looking and I went, you're using one of those plugins. You got a chemical scent in here. I got to find it. And sure enough, he did. And he goes, this is it. I go, get rid of that. You will thank me later. So all that to say, if you want to really be healthy, who doesn't want to be healthy? I mean, we are all aging every day. Thank goodness. It's better than the alternative. If you're watching this, consider yourself blessed that you have another day here to share your amazing gifts with other people and to share the gospel. I feel like we are all called to share the gospel. And that brings me to another thing. I'm writing a new book, but wait, I gotta stay focused here. I'm going to share something with you, Kevin. I'm going to hide that now. I can't get distracted because I have to share this with you. So the thing that I was going to tell you, let's see if I can see. Okay. I'll probably not do this again. I am doing a talk and a book signing for this book at the cutest bookstore in Waco, Texas called Fabled. And if you want tickets, it's going to be over an hour. And I'm super excited about it. We are setting this up so that a portion of the proceeds goes to the bookstore, but it also pays for the book and also goes to charity. So if you want to get a personally autographed book, but also I may have a few guests there. Just saying, I might have a few guests there. I'm going to really talk about what happened to me, and it's an opportunity to look you in the eye. I had such a great time at Bard's Fest. I had to say, I was shocked, really. I thought maybe a couple people would show up. I don't know, and want to get my book. They had to stop me at 90 minutes. They're like, dude, you got to stop signing these books, stop talking to people. We got to get on with the show. And I just feel grateful that you're going to make me cry. I feel grateful that this is being well received. And thank you to those of you who left 5-star reviews on Amazon. Guys, it's still number one in chronic pain. I never would have thought to categorize this in chronic pain, but it's really all about chronic pain. If you have chronic pain and you got no answers, please check this out. Please don't waste your money on pharmaceutical drugs that are just going to cause a bunch of side effects and other symptoms that you're going to have to take more medication for. If you are at the point in your life where you're like, I don't feel good, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, please go to Amazon, check out my book, Killer House. And if you want, August 24th, I'm going to be at Fabled Bookstore in Waco, Texas. I'd love to meet you in person. And I'd love to say hello and sign your book if that's something that you're interested in. Also, guys, okay, I'm going to switch gears. My show, Faith and Freedom on Real America's Voice. I can't talk about things that I'd like to talk to you about here on these platforms. Right now, I think this is on Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn and maybe Rumble, I think. I get to say whatever I want to say on Real America's Voice every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern. This Sunday, can I get a drum roll? Like, again, I'm so grateful. This Sunday, my guests are Oliver North, Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North. Are you kidding me? He's got a new book out about what's going on with American universities, colleges and universities. They were once so widely acclaimed. People would come from all over the world. Now, Oliver North talks about how they are places for indoctrination, for Marxist ideologies. So check that out. Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern. We also talked to Tina Ramirez. She is the founder and president of Hardwired Global, and she's got a lot to talk about too. Dr. Lee Merritt, the medical rebel, which leads me to an update on Happy, which is what the title of this is. But also, we're talking, I have 4 guests every show, 3 to 4 guests every show. And if you can't watch it on Sunday because you're in church, God bless you. But you can go to realamericasvoice.com and check out my previous shows. Just click on the show link and then look for the last show. Wah, wah. It's Faith and Freedom, the last one added. And you can look at all my previous shows. And if you miss one Sunday, you can check it out. But also, this Sunday, I'm interviewing a handsome young man. He's an actor, writer, director named Ben Pauling, and he's got a new movie out, and he's crowdfunding, which is, I think, the wave of the future. I've been in talks with a lot of people recently. We want to make faith-based films and TV shows. And now with the success of Jesus Revolution, we don't have to go to Hollywood to do these things. So I want to support people who are making a difference in the faith and freedom world. And I want to help them in whatever way I can. And I hope you will too. So check out my show, Faith and Freedom, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. And if you can't watch it live, but I will say on Rumble, we have a pretty cool chat going on Rumble. I chat with people, and that's pretty cool too. So check it out, Rumble /Real America's Voice. and you can jump in on the chats. All right, everybody, I am going to check out your comments. Thank you so much for being here. Got to put on my glasses for this. Hello, Shemaine. That's a good way, interesting way of CHEMANE. I'll be seeing your husband on the 11th of this month in Warren, Michigan. Yes, Freedom Hill. Freedom Hill. Proud supporter of his great support of this country. Kids, y'all have a great night. Thank you very much, Tony Spear. Thank you very much. I will be at that show as well. I'm super excited. Thank you. Blessings from Alaska. Alaska. I remember Alaska. I've been there a couple times and had a great time. Love Alaska. So beautiful. So breathtaking. Thank you so much for being here, Ron. I really appreciate it. Okay. Who else have we got? I talked to Walter yesterday. Hey, Mark, how are you? A lot of lengthy comments, so I don't know how much to put in there. Oh, Kevin, thank you. Love, faith, and freedom. Thank you, Kevin. I wish you would come to Naples. Where could I go, Christina? Where could I go? Where could I go? Where would I go to Naples, Florida. I have to find a bookstore. I could do a book signing there. Message, you can email me at shemaine.chat@gmail.com. Somebody write that in the comments section and I will post it, shemaine.chat@gmail.com. If I find a bookstore, I just might set up a book signing in Naples, Florida. I love Naples, Florida. If it were up to me, I would probably live in Naples, Florida. I have a she shed there. Shh. I don't know why I'm whispering. I have a she shed there. Hello from Michigan. Thank you so much for being here, Michelle. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you, Mark Gray. Hope you are doing well. Janet, she's going to send her friend to go to the book signing. That's awesome. Check out you have to get tickets for it. Again, I've never experienced this before, but I did attend a book signing they had of it's Catherine. I hadn't read a book. I'm looking for the book. I bought a couple of them. They were really good. Or I read one. I read books a lot, and I like novels. So the next book I'm writing is a wellness devotional. And then after that, I'm going to be writing that in the next 6 weeks. After that, I'm writing a novel. And I'm so excited. I love writing. It kind of takes me away from what's going on in the world. And especially with writing fiction, I've been kind of mapping it out where I want to go. Here's what it's going to deal with. They say, write what you know. I know the music industry. I know it pretty well. And the things that I'm passionate about are children and dogs and preventing human trafficking. So all those things into a novel. I'm just saying. Thank you, Casey. Casey, how are you? And Casey, God bless you. Casey is one of my Mold Mom warriors. Casey has just been, like many of us, inundated with so many trials and tribulations because of toxic mold. So Casey, God bless you. I'm praying for you every day, sister. And she is one of the reasons I wrote this book. So many of us need to get this information out. I just want to share this information so that it doesn't have to happen to you. So thank you, Casey, for being here. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Ed. Is it Ed? I got to put the glasses on. Ed, Kit, KD. I was close. Hi, Shemaine. Hey, DCat. Okay. Thank you for keeping me on point, Joe. So the title of this is Happy Update. Okay. So Happy collapsed it was on my birthday. Horrible birthday that I had. Ted and I were gone for a few days, and I came home on my birthday just to be with my dogs, and Happy collapsed. And we didn't know what was wrong with him. And the I was gonna say the most horriblest feeling in the world. You feel helpless. And, someday I'll tell you the story of how we came to get Happy. But, needless to say, Happy has been in and out of hospitals, including a local Waco hospital and also Texas A&M Veterinary Hospital. So, without going into too much detail, I want you to please promise me if you have pets, even if you don't. I don't even know if I could say this word on here. Maybe I could, if somebody could type in, let me try Pig Latin. um, Mectin Ivor. Mectin Ivor. Please check that out. So, Dr. Lee Merritt, who is on my Faith and Freedom show this Sunday, and she's on probably every other week. As soon as we took Happy into a local hospital, veterinary hospital, and all they said, they only have so much. It's like if you go into an ER and they say, we don't really know what's wrong, but here's what our x-rays came up with. So they saw spots on his lungs and one mass on his heart. What does that sound like to you? Cancer, right? So Dr. Lee Merritt has been on my Faith and Freedom show many times, and she has, check out themedicalrebel.com, themedicalrebel.com. She is a former spinal surgeon in the Navy, and she started realizing that, wow, 10 out of 10 of the patients who had MS tested positive for parasites. So she started doing the research. Nobody's talking about this, but there's a protocol. And I immediately texted her. I'm like, they think that maybe Happy has cancer. We don't know for sure. So there's long story short, we got him on a certain protocol. He does have pulmonary hypertension, which is not good. He's had good days and bad days. And we are also treating him for, Texas A&M Veterinary Hospital found a fluke parasite, which is not good, but is very rare. And so we started treating him for that. Because of that, I believe that his body is just trying to, and this is kind of a gross topic, guys. Again, it's not like I wanted to become the mold lady. It's not a glamorous topic. Not like I wanted to talk to you about parasites, but I want to help you. I don't want you to go through what I've gone through, what my family's gone through, what my dogs are going through. If you have pets, and if you don't have pets, we are constantly inundated with parasites. If you buy produce from Mexico or other countries that don't have the same sanitary conditions that we do, you got parasites. We all have parasites. Let's just say that. So one of the protocols is the thing that I just told you. If somebody could write. Oh yes, Pigman. Pigman got us Happy. That's right, James Shirts. Pigman got Happy for us. This is a long one. Thank you very much. I appreciate this comment. Okay, somebody wrote that comment, that word. I'm looking for one word in the comment section. Anyway, Happy's not going to get cannabis intoxication from our home. I'll tell you that much, Kevin. Anyways, check out the medical. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Kevin. I knew you would come to the rescue. So that word that Kevin just posted is also what is in HeartGuard for pets. And I have so much to tell you about this, but the Happy update is Happy is good right now, today. He had a bad couple of days. It's like a freaking roller coaster ride. I mean, these dogs are like our family members, and I'm exhausted and I haven't been through anything, but Karen, 100%. I posted a video that you might be able to check out on Instagram. I think it's on Facebook as well, that I'm cooking every day for our dogs. And you know what? Why not? If it's going to help them be healthier, why not? So, all right, guys, I won't keep you. I'm rambling. Please check out my book, Killer House. I would love it if you came to my talk August 24th at Fabled in Waco, Texas. And you can get tickets. You have to get tickets in order to go because there's only a select, I don't know, I think they close at 50. I'm not sure. Something like that. So thank you very much, Kevin. I'm going to end on the good note. I'm going to take the compliment. Thank you very much. Thank you all so much for being here. Remember, Esther 4:14, you were born for such a time as this. God needs you to speak about what's going on in this world. And a lot of times when I come on here live, I'm like, should I even do that? But if I can help just one person, the answer is yes. Yes. And if you can help just one person, the answer is yes. And you know what? I don't like asking for favors, and it's very rare that I do. So when I posted the other day, I think it was about a week ago, hey, could you say a prayer for Happy? Your prayers have saved him because the other day when he had a turn for the worse, I sent out a prayer request to a few friends that I know would be on it. And I'm not kidding. The next day, he was better. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to cry. I'm going to let you go, guys. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you, each and every one of you. Share this with somebody who might need to hear it. And I'd love to see you in person February, August 24th at Fabled in Waco, Texas. I think Ted's got his last show that week on the 21st or 22nd or something like that. So maybe you could check out his show and then come to Fabled. Just saying. All right, guys, have a great day. Make it a great day. Do something healthy and happy for you today. God bless you. Love you all. Have a great rest of your day.